Hi all, myself Amulya Chennaboyena. Welcome back to my Python crash course. Let's get started. Tuple is similar to list except that the objects in tuple are immutable, which means we cannot change the elements of a tuple once assigned. So for list we have changed, right? So for tuples we cannot change. When we do not want to change the data over time, tuple is preferred data type. Iterating over the elements of a tuple is faster compared to iterating over a list. So let's go over creating the tuples. Okay, tuple 1. Let's suppose take it. We have created an empty tuple. Then we want to add couple of numbers. How do we do that? We have added couple of numbers. How about we create tuple 2. 10.1, 11.2, 12.3, 13.4, 16.8. So let's execute it. Yes, we are able to do it. Even we can have strings in the tuples. Tuple 5 equals to, you can have Amulya, 100, 100, and then tuple 6. We can have lists and sets inside tuples as well. So let's see how we can do it. We can have mixed data types. Okay. Now I cannot add any numbers as I said. Okay, this did not execute properly or so. I cannot append it. So far I know. Okay. Tuple 100 Amulya, and let me consider the list. This is an editor, so I was able to edit it, but to append a tuple you cannot do it. John let's suppose take Pushpa. John Pushpa. So here I'm getting an error because I haven't given. Okay, now I should get it. So let's get the length of tuple 7. How much do you think? Tuple 6. It's 4. 1, 0, 1. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. And how do you index a tuple? How do you retrieve according to index of a tuple? Tuple 1 of 0. Tuple 4 of 0. Tuple 4 of 0 and I need to get the 0th element. Then it's the T. Then similar way how we played with lists and strings, it's the same way. You can retrieve everything using the indexes. And if you want to reverse a tuple, then how do you do that? You just have to give the range of colon, colon and -1. How do you do that? Tuple slicing. You know that tuple slicing is much easier. Let's suppose consider that any tuple. Let me go and grab any of this. Yeah, this seems to be really fine. Tuple tuple 7 equals to V, then run it. We have a good number of tuple, so let's suppose take tuple 7 of 0 colon 3, then how much it gonna retrieve? 1 2 3. What if I want to get 2 to 5? Then you will have to do tuple 7 of 2 colon 5, 3 4 5. And how do you retrieve? Colon 3, it's 1 2 3. What happens when you give -2 and a colon? It retrieves last 2 digits, 2 and 3. I mean last 2 elements, 2 and 3. You can say it as items, last 2 items, 2 and 3. And how about getting the whole tuple? You know, in the range, either you can give the tuple name or you have to provide a colon. So it retrieves all the items of the tuple. How to do removing or changing items? As I said, it's not possible as tuples are immutable, but let's try it. So we consider the same tuple. If I want to delete it, delete tuple 7. Oh, I can delete the entire tuple, but let's suppose I create it again. I can delete the entire tuple, but if I want to, so let's tuple 7 run, we have it. So let's suppose if we want to delete only a partial index, it throws me an error because it doesn't support removing any sub indexes. Let's try to change it. If suppose I have to change the value of tuple of 0, the 1 to digit 1, it doesn't allow me. It throws an error stating that tuple object does not support item assignment. But as said, you can delete the entire tuple. So let's learn how to loop through tuple. let's run tuple 7. For I in tuple 7, print of I. So it's looping through the tuple. And if we want to give the index as well, you know how we do it. For I in tuple 7, enumerate of tuple 7, print of I. So it provides you with the index as well as the item name, so the item value. And how do you do the counting in for tuples? So how do you do that? Suppose let's consider the same tuple. Why do you want to change it? And you want to count the number of ones in it. How do you do it? In the list you do as dot count in the same way. In the tuples you can just do a count of 1. It gives you the number of tuple 7 dot count. Let's run it. It throws me error because the count function needs one argument. So let's take it as 2, then it shows 3, then go with 4, then you will get 1. So that's how you count the tuples. You know how to get the number of tuples? It's the length. So let's go with the next part, tuple membership. When I say membership, it's about checking if the element is existing in that tuple or not. Suppose so the value would be boolean. If anything, you write if and search in tuple, then you will be having a chances of getting either true or false. So let's check 1 in tuple 7. Let's run. It's true. 6. It's true because you have it. 10 in tuple 7. It's false. How about writing this in 2 words? In tuple 7, print of I am in, else print not available. So let's run it. I'm in. So that's how you can utilize this in utilize the elements in the loops as well. So how do you do it? In the index positions. Let's do it. Index positions. Tuple 7. So tuple 7 dot index of 1. It's 0. Suppose if we want to tuple dot index of 5, it's the 4. And I think this is the only way how we could get the index of the tuple. And let's do the sorting. You know how we did the sorting in the list. We have utilized sorted function, sort function, as well as we have utilized the range indexes. So we'll check with the tuple as well. What functions we can use here. Tuple 7. Okay, let's take 8 equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Run. Now I need to do it in an let's take one more thing. Tuple 9. Okay, I didn't show you, it will throw me an error if I do this way. It should throw me an error. Because since it is, you cannot change the values, but you can always reassign the tuples. So if I give tuple 8 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 3, then it's completely in an unorganized way. I want to sort it, so I use the sorted function of tuple 8. It works for me because sorted function doesn't alter the original, it just displays the sorted list. So how do I do the in a reverse way? Sorted of tuple 8 comma reverse equals to true. It will show me the reverse list. Thanks for watching, and please do like, share and subscribe and hit on the bell icon for more updates.